Walter Day, the father of esports, and you're watching Matty Mo's Arcade.
And you know how long it's been since I played Whac-A-Mole?
I'm getting ready to attack, fanny pack attached. Tokens are all stacked, got the mallet in my grasp. Waiting for the moles, hiding in their holes. Scoreboard keeping tally, I'll be playing till they close now. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. I'm a mallet master, a single-fisted blaster. You can ask my baby, it starts slow then gets faster. I'm a record setter.
Oh gosh.
How are you getting it out of there?
I have no fucking clue. They put an Army National Guard sticker on this bitch. Look, it ain't even budging.
Tell you, bud.
Why don't you just keep it and put beer in it?
That was the plan.
Yeah, it's super heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. It is if you're by yourself. Luckily, we got 3 strapping young men here. Where are they at?
Right. I'm pretty sure Walter Day could beat me up this morning.
Well, today's probably tougher than we think he is.
I think he doesn't know like jujitsu or something crazy.
He does all that yoga shit. I know he talked to me about that.
I might have to move these monitors that push fucking arm champs out of the way. Or,
You know what? I've got 4. I have 4 dollies in there. 4 little dollies I just strapped down to the floor. We can put 1 under each corner.
prop it up.
Yeah, I mean
It'd be easier than lifting it or put, at least.
I may have to strap them to it.
That'd be cool, and then we could back this up to where we're not even off and just roll it, because it's short enough to get underneath the door. That way we're on concrete all the way and just roll.
Worth a try.
You gonna put it on the little flat carts?
Yeah.
I've got 4 of those little. They're supposed to hold 1,000 pounds apiece.
You don't need 4 of them, do you?
No, he's got these specialty things, which would be awesome.
I figured I would put 1 under each corner and just strap it. I mean, I got them. I was using it.
Then we used to play Tetris.
That's kind of what you guys are doing already.
Yeah. As you can see, that's why none of this stuff's inside. All these monitors are going to go up top. That's probably going to be 2 rows of monitors up top. At least, because I got they're everywhere. I got them in the driveway. It's just running out of room. Come take this stuff. Who wants it? Auction it off. We got us an Arm Champs 2. Fully working except for the arm doesn't move like it's supposed to.
Yeah, arm wrestling game is arm wrestling.
I'm interested in grabbing a control panel off of a Defender just for a template.
There's probably one back there. I see 3 Defenders.
Right.
You're just working your way in there, aren't you? Come on out. Where's my house? What are you talking about?
Oh, those are little guys. I thought you were talking about the big ones.
I got 1. These I think will.
I thought you had some that would like.
I'm too short. I can't see.
How do we strap them to it?
Cover this side. Go clean this out here.
Mike's
This is going to be an issue. You need somebody to hold it.
From not.
Matt, you think you could put your foot down there and hold that thing and push it up on the back? Just don't let it roll.
Don't get your foot underneath there either. I'd just put it on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God. Is that there?
Yeah, it's on there.
It's
I mean,
kind of teetering.
okay, let's try one more time. Let it reposition it. Push up again. Okay, so there. I think we got it.
All right. Well,
You're not getting through here yet.
hold on. Let's move some stuff.
More Tetris. Arm wrestling can go over about 6 inches.
I think we slide it back where it was, and Oh, can it? Okay, hold on.
I can go.
You move them tires, you can go over another 6 inches.
Yeah, that wood's not gonna hurt the.
You almost got it now. Wow, you're selling stuff, Mike? What's going on?
Yeah, doing a little horse trading.
I don't like horses.
Just swept it out, so we got a free run
I chose the wrong place to sit.
I guess, should we just try to get outside and then dolly it up? Because we're not going to be able to black card it up. I don't think, unless we pop a wheelie with it. I don't know. Or do you want to, I guess you could run straps underneath it now.
Well, the problem with the straps is when we run them underneath there, as soon as we hit one of these things, it's going to slide it. It's going to slide that damn dolly on the bottom. I've run into it 100 times. What we probably should do is we'll put my dolly underneath it.
I'll let them figure out and come back in a second.
And then we'll have square it up, Mark. Oh,
Hold on.
we're good. Are you square?
We can't go that far that way.
We can lift it up when you're ready.
Gotta get square.
Just go.
Okay, pull.
Drop down.
Watch out on your left there, you're right there, Mike.
Bring it up more, Mike.
Alright.
Sit around. You go up with it?
Ready?
Yep.
Sure? That close?
Yeah, man. Well, the Mortal Kombat and all that's right over the axle, so.
Alright. Coming your way then.
Well, we're gonna kind of come towards you too.
Okay.
Ready? All right, sit her down.
Together as fuck. Fuck yeah.
Why do you let me do dumb shit like
You're
this?
never getting back to Arkansas with that thing.
Huh?
You have to unlock it.
Can you believe I unload that by
I
myself?
don't know. Hang on a second, I'll let y'all out.
You want to be in your sex dungeon?
Yeah, she's already trying to get me to put like swings and shit in here.
I take
Appreciate
it
your help.
next to my
That's
trusty
all right.
neighbor.
I
We
guess you
survived.
just got this trailer?
Yeah.
What is it, 16?
Oh yeah, 16.
Because I've been looking at them.
Yep, I bought it in Conway, Arkansas.
$200 I paid for it.
Shit. I put 4 times that much down on it.
How much was it though? About 45.
After the discounts I talked him into, I left it for like $8,500. Yeah, it's it was like on paper it was like 95, and that's why I put the extra 300 and options on it. It was like almost 10 grand. Yeah, it was big.
Like
I mean, if I didn't get to pick it, I'd have just put the white wheels on it. It's beautiful. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming. You know, I've hauled these things around on a little golf cart trailer forever.
How are you going to get that soda machine back out of here?
I'll just call from my buddies when I get up there. We're
Yeah,
going to stop at Home Depot and get a piece of wood made to go in that.
You thought you came up here pretty slow. We're gonna go back real slow.
I'll tell you
Oh,
what,
yeah.
that's the heaviest thing I've helped you lift.
I know.
When it came down, I'm like, you better hold on to this, man. It's going to crush me and you.
How you gonna rotate it against the wall?
We're going to have to.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I unloaded this son of a bitch out of my truck by myself, and I tipped it.
Toyota?
Yeah, and I tipped it up by myself on my dolly and wheeled it to where it was at.
How'd you get it in the back of that truck?
I see him, I turn off my lights and lock the
A
door.
buddy helped me get it in the truck, but I took it out. It just,
Don't crack that clutch front. You'll never find another.
I can't hear
Yeah,
it. Let me get this back.
They need to, I mean, it needs to still stay more this way.
Yeah, okay. You know they did that so you can't steal anything.
You never get some
no soda in it right now.
I never thought about that. That is probably why nobody steals them.
Here, let's do this.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna tip this up.
Sorry, I'm adjusting the mic.
Alright.
Keep going. A little more. Right there.
Alright.
That'll be good.
You can walk through there at least.
Wow, you got a lot of room out there, Mike.
I know. I'm like living La Vida Loca. Monitors going up there. Those are gonna get out of the driveway finally. I want to move all this stuff over here so I can have actual access to my workbench.
Oh, you have a workbench?
Yeah, so there's somewhere in there there's a workbench. Somewhere in there there's 2 motorcycles and a 4-wheeler. Can't see any of them.
No, man, it's ridiculous.
Pole position's
You
gone.
gonna put an air hose in here, Mikey?
Yeah, my dad got that for my birthday.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Next time you're over here, bud, and Mike's not here, you go through and do like a big fire sale.
Yeah, I'm down.
Sell off all the shit while he's gone.
I was hoping you'd
Half of it's mine though.
you want minus the EM shooter off.
So you got the pole position, Mortal Kombat, pusher.
Uh-huh. I gotta find something to go in between here. I need another piece of cardboard or something.
No, you should get an air mattress.
I have some, they're really cool. They're big pieces of black plastic foam kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they came out of computer boxes when they shipped them to us at the bank. And I got those where I just slide one in down here and one here, and like she'll push it up against there, and then we strap them down. And they sink in a little bit, but it's enough to keep it from rubbing on everything.
That's cool. Sounds like it'd save art.
It does.
As long as there was no friction.
Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, even with the friction, it's smooth, so it doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't like sand it.
It does have a little more room, but we're putting in 2 more things.
You're the man.
Put them to where you can get to them and actually play them.
I need to
Do
put
some
my
reviews on 'em.
DK3 monitor marquee back in.
Yeah. Is there anybody worth getting an autograph on it? Not really. I mean,
Today?
yeah. I mean, all the guys are gone. Walter.
Well,
Here's that dartboard.
for arcade stuff, I think, it would have been good to have Walter with that. Any of the other guys are
Here's
just,
the other side.
You hear that?
what'd they say?
He said, "Here's the dartboard." I tried to say, he goes, "No, you screwed me enough." It's your neighbor, man.
$100. $100 bill. It's got the readout. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the upgrade was $75. It was cheaper than the other one was.
Man, my buddy
And it was closer too, I think.
that owns that pawn shop. Somebody broke into his pawn shop the other day and stole a bunch of pistols and stuff. And then this morning he woke up, some kids stole his fucking car and took off in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome to Fort Smith, man.
So you're not willing to pony up on the Mario, huh?
Do what?
So you're not willing to pony up on the Mario, huh?
Man, I don't have a grand with me. If I had a grand, I'd do it.
I don't know if I'd sell it for $1,000.
Well, I'm telling you, you got it free, man. I don't blame you. I'd love to have it, but
Just needs to be dusted off. I see they gouged my bezel.
the bezel.
Yeah, look at that.
It's not actually scratched. It's got white paint scuffed on it.
Dude, Chaz bought those little deals that go on the drill, and he took some novice, and he cleaned all the scratches out of his Donkey Kong. Watch this
Well,
video.
I don't have to watch him do it because he's an amateur, because I was a professional car detailer.
Oh, there you go.
I've been doing it for real.
I got you.
I can get it off
That'll
there.
get
It's
it
just
out.
aggravating because it's something else I got to
For
do.
this $200 for this?
No, over 1,000.
See, I don't understand the video game industry.
Well,
It's
you
like
get
I
a
tried to
$100
get,
dartboard,
I
they-
tried to get a $500 pinball machine off this guy.
You should have been able to get a $500 pinball machine off of that guy.
He wants heavy metal.
I'll send you $100 a month.
You're not gonna get heavy metal for
Who
500.
turned him on to that Adams
I'll send you
family
$100 a
thing?
month for a year, Matt.
Yeah, you should get a finder's fee on that Adams
Did you
family.
know that?
He's the guy that turned me on to the Adams family.
Oh yeah.
He's the one that told me about it.
You definitely should get a finder fee for that. What's that?
So I'll send you $100 a month for a year for it.
For a year?
That's $1,200.
Man, I'm gonna
Can I do
be
your math for
I'm gonna
you?
be 3 foot in my grave already by the time I get paid off on that thing.
In a year, you gonna die?
You're gonna
soon?
send it to Florida so I can enjoy it in the retirement community?
In a year?
What's $100 a month do for you?
Well, can I have your half of
You
that?
said $100 a year.
Oh no, a month.
Oh.
No, a month. My bad. Motherfucker, I'm still tired.
I'm gonna be in my 50s. Be like, Mario who?
I was trying to figure out what the fuck he was talking about. I was like, well, if you're gonna die that quick, can I have your 50% of the Matty Mo channel?
I'm surprised I made it this far. And the way
Sometimes I am too. Some of the situations I've been
the
in.
way
at
I
work.
feel this morning, I'm like, God damn.
Oh shit, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that thing starts at 11.
You know, we're gonna be fashionably late again.
Yeah, the problem is that people might be, you all want to see, might be gone.
They have to be there for an hour. Well, I mean,
Which hour? The first hour?
yeah.
Well, I guarantee I'm willing to bet that they're not there right at 11, but
All right.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Give you a discount on this dartboard, $100.
Discount of $100. I think you should take it home.
I'll give you three darts with it.
I got a package of 6 in there.
that's Mike's neighbor. You might recognize him from Storage Wars.
That's where he retired to.
If he would just pick us up some video games and arcade games while he was out.
There's the lightest Pepsi machine you'll ever see. It's a 700 can Pepsi machine. If it doesn't work, just turn it into a gun safe. That's what most people do.
I know people that work on appliances and shit.
Hey Mike, check it out. You want to see?
Supposedly it's fully working. I've never plugged it in.
You want to see what JoJo's videos are like? They're like this. Hope you're watching, JoJo.
Hey, is this the right direction? Oh, look at the smoke. Look at the smoke.
No, I'm just kidding. I probably just made anybody watching sick.
I just offered him $1,200 for.
You want that EM?
Mario.
That EM
guess-
would work well in Arkansas. It's suited for
Since
Arkansas,
I'm
isn't
giving-
it? That EM over there?
Hang on. Since I'm giving JoJo shit, I might as well get a good shot of your Mortal Kombat.
Hey, you were up to have this face too?
No, he's building one.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Mine's built.
Right.
From
Look
the
at-
factory, baby.
It's unacceptable. There's no
But he should have
T-molding
came up
right
for the
here.
con and he could have played it.
There's no T-molding right here, so this is
Yeah. Well,
not
this one.
acceptable.
This
What
is
kind of restore is that?
Yeah,
not restored. That's original.
this survives in Westbrook's collection? I'm surprised. This guy hand washes the backs of CRT monitors.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
With a toothbrush.
Yeah.
And then I use that toothbrush again.
Then he comes to Mo Gamecom representing his business with some beat up cabinet, no T-molding.
It was the best cabinet of Mo Gamecom, though,
Yeah.
by far.
Rush was doing really well
Man, this is
too.
kind of faded. This shit should be red, right?
It's real faded, yeah. But it's all original.
Must have been right in the sun.
I haven't pulled it off yet. This one, I've got another one that's in a little better shape that's not as faded as this. And it's sitting in my shop. That's going into my collection.
Yeah,
this one here.
that's why. Yeah, we put that on location. Who cares?
What I'll probably do was whenever I redo the one that's at the shop and I rip all the T-molding and shit off there, I'll just take the red pieces that go here and redo that. And then we're good. I mean, why put it out there when kids are going to mess it up anyway? I mean, look at the Plexi. Plexi's not original. Look how thick that is.
That's why I didn't want to take the Mario in yesterday. I'm like, if we're gonna go in, let's take the TK3.
Tell you what.
Little ratty ass kid.
Combo package Mario and DK3, $2,000, $200 a month for 12 months.
Listen to you. That's $2,400. Your math's
Yeah,
bad,
either
too.
or.
The only reason I would do that is because I'm getting like twice what DK3's worth.
Whoa, shit.
But no, I don't really want to sell the Mario. That's why it has an FU price on it.
Yeah, and it's a good FU price.
This is an original Jin Mei.
That is the Jin Mei cab, isn't it?
Fully working when you got it.
Yeah, it wasn't working at all. It had no power. It was falling over because the base was missing or something. And Chris Riley supposedly rebuilt the monitor, and I had to rebuild it myself.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I had to re-give it a cap. I didn't have to like put a flyback and stuff on it.
Maybe she forgot to rebuild another monitor for it.
Nah.
Oh,
I think Chris got one over on
50
it.
cent.
50 cents. There's probably more in there.
Oh, you took the coin, dog.
Yeah, but they never hit in the coin box. They always bounced everywhere inside the cabinet.
Put
worried about it now. It's not on location anymore. I gotta figure out how to mount this mic up here so when I turn the camera, the mic turns.
If you ever do again, though, I have, in the bottom of my coin pushers, I have towels in the bottom of that, so one, people don't hear it hit.
I like to hear it hit.
I don't want them to hear my money go in here.
I like to hear it hit too.
Well, no, it just tells me how much money is being pushed around. It may not come off the front, but I like to know that it came out. You can't really see right there. It's got a flap over it on the one we got at work. I have a whole box of tokens. I wanted to like pull that thing out and play it a little bit. Did you watch that video I sent you the link of?
When did you send me a link?
That night we were talking about the pusher?
Oh, probably not, dude.
I was like, I just rebuilt the motor on that thing, and then I sent you the video. I've
seen it before because we talked about buying this thing like a year ago.
I didn't rebuild the motor. I just put a new bearing on the top of it.
I got you. No, I mean, I have basically Matty mode time when I'm at work, and I binge watch your videos. I've got like 45 minutes to an hour, which means I can watch like 40 of your videos. And that's when I get to see all your stuff that you do.
Catch up.
Yeah.
I was telling Mike last night about the little 10-second intro cards that I've been making that are animated.
Oh, yeah?
They're fun. They're fun to make. I don't know how good they come across, but better than anything I had before. But I know Mike doesn't watch because I make fun of him in like every other thumbnail, and little clips. He never even complains or says anything.
I'm a nice guy.
No, you just don't watch the videos that you don't think you're gonna do.
He fucks with me too, Mike. He puts shit in their little Easter eggs and hopes I'll see him or something.
Oh yeah.
Like
I text him all the time. I was like,
when you were fixing the laminate. And you were doing something really weird. I put his head floating next to you, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
I still need to do that.
So what are we gonna move around in here? We gonna get some more pinballs today? Maybe go get that wood rail.
What do you mean? It's downstairs.
I was just setting it up, and you ruined it.
Oops. Oh yeah, let's go get that wood rail. I'm not quick enough this morning after my game con. My brain's kind of.
All right, I'm gonna cut it off here, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do next.
We're gonna organize something we've been dreaming of all our life. So here's the deal.
Are you recording it yet?
Yeah, I'm recording. You guys were talking about all good stuff, and then I turned it on, and you're like, "What?"
Let's talk about something bad, man.
Sometimes Steve has ran.
We were actually talking about arcade stuff.
This KI for a fully non-working pole position.
Fully non-working. Yeah, you're like, I intentionally wanted to make it complete, so I threw the busted board in there so you could have it.
No, the board needs work.
So there's
You
nothing
got
in
garbled
here?
graphics.
Let's hope.
Oh, okay, there's a little.
Yeah, everything.
Little pieces of harness.
The only thing that's missing is the Killer Instinct harness. When they put the NFL Blitz and NBA Showtime in here, it's a plug and play thing. So they didn't hack it all up. They just unplugged the Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
And whenever it's still got, from the isolation transformer to the monitor and up here to the top. We checked this. We took the light out. And we put it in a different Mortal Kombat to see why it was. When we turned it on, it made a real loud screeching noise. And I was like, well, let's put it in another one. So I took it out and I put it in the other one. We fired that one up. It's actually that one. It did the same thing. It made that loud screeching noise. So they said, they said it was shit. But go to Walmart and they've got $9.99. Oh, yeah. You get the LED replacement.
If you guys could do me a favor and switch spots, the forced perspective makes Steve look like he's at the end of the driveway. He's so short compared to Mike.
So what he's gonna send me
I was just kidding.
Complete harness. He's gonna have a control panel built by Prince Arcades, and I've got the buttons and joysticks, and hopefully he's got the marquee you said too.
Yeah. It's sitting on top of another game. When I took it off, I sat it on top of the other game that was next to it. And
maybe we'll find a bezel. We'll have to build a back door, but that's no big deal, even if we have the back door. But once we're done, it'll be a fully converted KI, I'm probably running K2 for probably a while.
Probably forever. As much as those KI boards are.
Oh, KI2's cheaper.
Well, he's hooking me up with a
Well,
K2 board.
KI2, yeah, it's probably $200 cheaper. Like you can get a working KI2 board for like $350, $400. And then the other one, the KI1, is $550 to $1,000, depending on where you find it. If it's been converted over to the flash card, they think it's worth more. I would rather pay more for one that's actually got the original working hard drive.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's me. But I would.
I can see you wanting that.
I would like that, but I would keep it in the cabinet and I would put the card in.
Mike would throw a Game Elf in here if it was on there.
Oh,
It is on Game Elf, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
Killer Instinct?
Yeah. It's on Pandora's box.
Oh, is it?
All the Mortal Kombats and shit are on Pandora's box.
It can't play
They
correctly.
run
It's
like
gotta play
shit, too.
I was
correctly.
going to say.
They run like absolute
It's got to
shit.
play correctly. I can't handle that. I mean,
Well, the KI2 board that I bought, I thought was going to end up being a KI. Well, this is a KI1 cabinet, and it had the everything about it was Killer Instinct 1. So I thought the board that was in here was probably a Killer Instinct 1 that had been converted. So I actually paid. Here's this. I paid $350 for all the shit. The board that I got out of it without the working hard drive, and he wanted to sell me pole position, or not pole position. He wanted to sell me the what the pole position in there. No, the board I'm giving him the board for the Pepsi machine. Okay, he wanted $200 for the Pepsi machine, so really I'm giving him about $350 for the Pepsi machine. And then I got to hire some people to help me get that big bastard out of this thing.
That's going to
thank
make
you
it
so
400.
much, sometimes, Steve, for the hookup. I really appreciate it, sir.
It's not as bad as you think it is. Let's go in the garage and see if we can find something worse.
Yeah.
But Matty Mo's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Getting
to
that shit on.
citrus strip this bad boy to get to the original.
And
artwork.
don't leave it on too long. Right here, I went for the KI and the sword.
I'm not going to do the whole thing like that. I'll do it in sections.
Well, I did do a section. I did this right up here to see if mine was really a Killer Instinct. And I left it on too long. Whenever I took it off, it took it down to white in some spots. So the red, the KI was in good shape, but
You see me
thought-
removing this graphic?
he's gonna fall on his ass here in a second.
I hope not.
But,
Here's the prior. It was converted to Showtime. Had the huge control panel for 4 players and whatnot.
I put it on another NBA or NFL Blitz cabinet. I'm gonna put that in there. I gotta buy a new hard drive and everything for that Blitz and Showtime because it went out. But if you have to recap this, have fun with that. That's a Hanorex Polo monitor.
I don't know why you.
I hate them,
perfect.
dude. They're beautiful whenever they're done. But man, you talk about a monster.
Oh, of course, this has got to be in the way.
You haven't
Hang on a second. Let me move this out of the way.
tested or something, this monitor?
I don't know. I mean,
You never had it fired up?
It should work. We had a little something on the screen, but it wasn't in the game. I mean, it came on.
Okay.
So he may have to cap it. I'm not telling you
I'll
that.
sell this graphic right now for $5.
Starting bid
stickiness.
$5.
It's.
I'm trying to shoot that monitor,
one of
asshole.
a kind.
We got the director over here, the talent and the director.
I call him
Isn't the talent's supposed to do what the director says, right?
safety.
Supposed to. Well, yeah, we can see some plugins on the back of it. That's fantastic. I see a fuse in the back of a flyback. I don't know why people say. I always hear this monitor's trouble. This monitor's trouble. Take your time. You might have to replace extra parts, but most of the time it's okay. I don't have as much trouble as other people do.
Like takeaway or taken. Good lord. All right, well.
Even Jensen has problems every once in a while. Yeah, I think we should wrap this and at least get some pictures and stuff or thumbnails or whatever. And I can Photoshop you guys doing some funny stuff. So I have some entertainment late at night.
A little bottom feeder action on the
Yeah, I think I might actually stay because I don't have any room on my phone to record really anyway until I cycle everything from last night. And I think it's all done. I just have to get it off the phone. So I don't know. But I got enough room for, an hour of video or something.
Okay.
All right, well, we're going to call this.
Sorry about the conversation there.
And we'll
Stay tuned. We got more.
we'll
More footage.
probably do a little sign off with sometimes.
Sounds
All right,
good.
be right back.
Audio.
Cost me $20 to film.
I mean, I'll throw it in there without a strip if I have to. No, I don't want to strip it though.
Yeah, we're going to do that before you put it, like a bunch of crap on the cabinet.
Right. Right now it's perfect without the control panel on there and shit. We can just
Take the monitor out and do the cabinet work.
yeah.
Yeah, that
It'll
takes
stay in the
a lot of
garage
work.
a little bit.
You can do multi-KI.
Well, we might as well do the cabinet while we're waiting 8 months for you to send the board.
Won't be hard to do.
I'll make him send it.
It will be a
immediately.
multi. The most you need is a two-in-one switcher. That's it. Only two of them.
All right, sometimes.
All right, guys. I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
brother.
Good seeing you
Yeah.
guys.
Nice meeting you.
Okay, y'all too. Bye.
Nice meeting you, Bree.
We'll be back in a year, maybe.
Excellent.
Actually, she wants to come back before then. We got to go to the arch and a bunch of other shit. So we'll come back and do
Sounds good. So these two right here are going to be ground and 5 volts. So what do we get here? Did I not turn the game on? I didn't turn the game on. I guess that would help. Hang on.
Here it is. A nice little trade. The person I traded got what they wanted. I got what I wanted. And a pretty good deal on it, too. Super hang on.
That comes later.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on fire.
Whoa.
Lots of smoke.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching.
When you take care of people, people take care of you in this community.
That's the truth.
So everyone, please remember that. Even if we're competitors, we're not enemies.
You have to go to Lowe's.
I got to do something with this footage so I can record it.